Hey folks, this is Tolly and welcome to Let's Play some more WildFrost. Gonna be going into run number 2 here. Last time we did our first run of this game, having watched some people play it during their kind of early access phase where some people had gotten some early keys. I had gained enough intel that we were able to kind of win our first run ever, which was pretty cool. Had a pretty, basically fully exploiting Foxy based strategy, just Foxy did all the killing and everyone else just tanked it, basically. Big Berry, Fun Gun, and even our hero mostly just stood there. But they have been possessed by the end boss, question mark, and now we have to go fight them. So we have to pick a new leader. Ooh, current win streak 1. And we've also enabled a Dread Bell modifier because we have one of the games. Figure why not turn that on? Seems like fun. Okay, so we've got an apply 1, attack 3 on counter 5. That's okay. Counter 4, deal 1, but if the enemy is damaged, it deals 4 additional. So this will be an attack 5 on counter 4. It's okay. And then counter 5, attack 3 with 16 health. So very tanky. Again, fine. I haven't really seen a lot of synergies with like Shell. And maybe I just haven't seen those cards come up yet, but you can get a lot of armor, but there isn't any cards that are like, based on your armor, do this much damage or something like that. So having armor just, I don't know, maybe I just haven't seen those cards yet. But I think out of these, I don't love this. The snow is kind of cool, but I don't love the 5-turn counter. I think it might just be this one. Bit more tanky, a little bit less less damage, but if we strategize correctly, can be hitting for more and more often. Question mark? Battle. Alright, let's go into this basic tutorial one. Jump in again. Throw our hero down. Oh, right. And now we no longer have the tutorial deck. So the first deck we played with was technically like a tutorial deck. I think from this point onwards, anytime we use one of these faction leaders of the Snow Tribe, or I can't remember their actual name, we will get this kind of standard deck, which will have these cards. And then our starting companion is Snoof. Let's get Snoof down. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, and this one has a charm. What does this one's charm do? Oh, can we not see? That might be lower countdown timer. You're attacking for 1, you're attacking for 1. That's fine. Don't really care that much. I think we can just scrap sword this one. Boop. And the battle's off and rolling. The music kicks in. Okay, so at this point, I think Snoof will apply snow to something. You're hitting for 1 and applying snow. Don't love that. What if you just hit the Woodhead instead? Or we use the Sunrod charm to decrease our counter so we go first. I want to just scrap sword hit this one though. If we were to hit this guy, we would be able to kill him because then we would attack for 5. Whatever, we'll just clean it up. Oh, we wanted to use the snow stick there, not the scrappy sword, because he got an attack with a little bit bonus damage because of that. And then we will redraw and use the scrappy sword to take this guy out, keeping our snow for next turn when more enemies show up. Alright, so what do we got going on here? We've got extra health on this guy, so we're gonna take a bit to kill. We've got Flame Water, doesn't really help us anywhere. Attacking 3 times, so Woodhead isn't gonna help us defend, so I think we just got a Perma-Snow. Sunrod here technically gets a snow down immediately. And then our hero can hit, and they will be damaged. We're going to snow that one up there to keep them from running. And then here we're hitting for 3, and this will be 5, so that's 8, putting them at 3 health remaining. And then Snoof will go in a little bit. Probably still want to snow them though. Fire water isn't going to make that big of a difference. Yeah, 2 health left. We are in Scrap Blade range, which is pretty good though. So we'll totally do that. And then we've got 1 turn until the next guys show up, so we're going to just boop, snow this one again. Alright, more baddies and the boss. We're trying to basically keep this one here because it will escape when its counter runs out. And we want to get as much gold from it as possible. These guys are all attacking for 1. I'm not overly concerned about them. He gets a boof every time one of his allies die. We can have our hero take the hit here. That means our hero will attack first, which is lame-ish. It doesn't make a difference where we stand because technically they're going to hit either way. So yeah, we're just going to snow. Boop, 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 and boop. Tons of small damage. Okay. At this point, I think we just keep getting the snow rod. Or the snow stick. Combining these two. They're attacking in 2 turns. Can we... Can't really kill. We gotta just start scrap sorting these, I think. He's gonna get boofy. Okay. Another poke. That's fine. You can hit here. We're gonna start freezing again. Good. And then Sunrod Snoof so that we get another freeze. And also that just kills. Cool. A little awkward with the having to damage. I knew it would be, but gonna take some getting used to. So here we can either go Treasure, Frozen Traveler. We already have 1 companion in Snoof. So if we go here, we're going to hit our cap of 3 companions right off the bat, and we will get a little bit more gold. Here we get 2 treasures. I'm going to try going companions this game. Maybe go companion limit. See what we end up with. Okay, so we've got Wart, who's going to hit a random target in the row, which makes it difficult to kind of plan around what Wart's going to do. So instead, I think I'd prefer... Oh, this is the first shield character we've seen that actually has like, hey, based off the number of shells deal damage. I was saying this at the start. I don't feel like that's the team we want for this, though. What's the attack rate on Wart? Only counter 3? We just made Foxy work. And I feel like this is the same strategy again, which is like picking a frenzy character who attacks frequently. But technically getting a bunch of poison down is going to end up allowing us to get damaged attacks on characters more easily. Buffing our attack doesn't help with that, and neither does the shell game. So I think it is the poison. Get some more gold, which will be great because we're going to need that to buy crowns for all the companions we're going to get. What do we got here? Ooh. Do not like any of these, really? Restore 2 health to all allies doesn't feel great. We really need someone a little bit more tanky. Gain 1 block when deployed is interesting. I think the idea here is that you play this character down, take a hit, and then pull them back to redraw them. Would be my guess, because every time they're deployed, they get another instance of block. Maybe we just get the Demon Eyes for now. See what that can do for us. Alright, they've got a Mimic who has Smack Back, which is interesting. Let's get... Oh, she is only 3 counter, though, so that is going to happen pretty quickly. That enemy has Barrage, which is annoying. We don't really care if you get your attack reduced. This is fine. I'm just going to Scrap Sword this in the back right off the bat here. And the battle is off to the races. We're going to snow you down. Demon Eyes, okay. Going to take double damage from the next hit. So if we move you down and then Snow Stick you, then... Oh, the Snow Stick triggered the damage from the Demon Eyes because it does 1. That's unfortunate. Barrage is coming in here soon. It's an attack of 2. Technically, Wart can take that. Put Wart down here. Smack back here for 3 because they have the Ice Lantern. While active, all allies gain plus. I think we just have to get rid of that. I don't think Demonize and Poison is going to work well together. That's a real issue. Okay. We don't want you attacking these folk. Okay. They're double attacking. We can sword one of them. The other one's just going to deal 1. That's fine. We can have you tank that. Health is a resource. Oh, I didn't see the mimic. Reading the cards explains the cards. Okay, cool. Moving too fast again. Gotta slow down. Let's get you down onto the battlefield. Totally missed it. I don't know if there was a way out of that one then. Maybe moving our hero down to just tank the hits would have lowered their attack, but would have been better than having someone die. Scrap Blade, you have smack back though. You apply 2 poison, then our hero attacks for a good amount of damage, and then no one's hitting this thing because we don't want this thing. Oh, aimless, right? It didn't matter anyways. For some reason I thought that little robot had smackback, but that was a different clunker. You're snowing. We don't want to give ourselves random reducing in our attack value yet. Snow. Okay. I don't know who to give the flame water. Technically this is a +2 if we give it to Wart, but it just doesn't seem right. Again, Wart doesn't really care about the lowered attack at this point, so it can tank a 1-hit attack. So we can just scrap sword this out of the way. We have no more reinforcements, so this is it. Okay, that's going to die in a couple turns. That's great. Sunrod, interesting. He's going to get hit a bunch, and when he gets hit a bunch, he's going to lower everyone's attack. Let's have Snoof attack, and then we'll have our hero attack, and we'll see how much lowering we get. We can technically just raise our hero's attack a little bit more. Okay. One of those minuses hit Wart, which is great. I think we can just sword this guy down. Okay, poison gets him. And this should do it. Snow. And then, yeah, then this will hit for 4, which will be enough with the poison. Okay, cool. Feels weird. Feels weird. Don't necessarily think we have a locked-in strategy yet. Don't think we want another Frozen Traveler, so let's get some more gold so we can afford a crown and maybe something else. We'll pick up another random charm, or our first random charm, actually. What do we got here? We've got reduce by 1 sun charm. Interesting. Let's not make decisions rashly. Technically, we can add that after, and so we can check what the charm is in here first before just adding it. I definitely want the crown. And I think, once again, we're going to go with a frenzy multi-attack strategy because it seems real strong. Poison, the hammer is great. I like the hammer a lot. I think if we do 50, we would have enough left over that we could do the Noomlin biscuit, which gives something Noomlin. And then we could do the hammer again. I liked it in the first run. I thought it was pretty great. Let's start with the charm and see what we get here. When destroyed, deal 8 damage to enemies in the row. So we can do that on Woodhead. Seems like a pretty straightforward strategy there. Because it's meant to die, and it'll deal 8 when it does. So we could do one more charm, or we could do these two. We haven't hit up a Muncher yet, and I definitely am feeling like the 3 scrap swords in the deck. It definitely feels like we're not able to find the pieces of the puzzle we want. Yeah, I do like this, but I think I'm going to just focus on charms. Restores 2 health on kills. I think we could make our hero tanky. Only one who really could be at this point. Okay. And then I will reduce this so that we can get more instances of poisons. Every 2 turns, we attack for 4. That's going to hurt versus any kind of spike-based enemies, but we can always pull them off the battlefield. Something I often forget is that recalling is a thing. All right, boss. What do we got? It's Bamboozle again. All right, so we've got our crown. Smack back on the bottom one. Okay, so we'll use a scrappy sword to take that one out. Don't forget you can hit your redraw anytime. I won't. Demonize, gonna help get this boss lowered. We're gonna scrappy sword you. Aimless allows us to hit in the back too, which is great. Let's flame water here. That'll make him have an attack of 2, which is pretty good. Boss is gonna... Our leader is gonna hit here. I'm more concerned about this thing in the back, I think. Let's just freeze it. We'll get a hit on both again, which is great. We got our redraw. Let's get that. That way we can get our other companion down. You're hitting for 3 damage to all allies. Seems bad. If we make you go immediately, I think he'll die after he attacks, which is not what we want. You can't even take 3. I think we have to snow. For probably 2 turns in a row. This one in the back is a problem. This has teeth, which will kill if we were to double hit it, so that's a problem. Everything's a problem. Let's snow the boss. Let's demonize. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're dealing with this teeth guy down here. Oh, we've been bamboozled. Fantastic. We can kill you with a scrappy sword. That seems okay. Yes. We do have reinforcements in 4. Not super not in a super rush to deal with that. I think we want to take out this one so we can get to this one in the back more easily. We need to get the snow down as well. You're hitting for 2? I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah. Let's do this. I forgot about the aimless. We got very lucky that we did not hit this guy twice. However, it did work out because now we can scrap sword. None of the other ones are attacking. You're gonna... We could do this, that way we demonize and then hit for enough to kill, but then this guy goes wild. Maybe we just apply the demonize here and we just do the 5 and we don't get the kill yet. Hold off a little bit. This guy isn't too much of a threat. Yeah, just gonna scrappy sword that one out of the way. Okay, 5 health left here. Good. We can get the redraw. That will just kill if we can line up the demonize attacks. You're attacking for 2, that's still okay. You're gonna frost, I'm not actually that concerned. Yeah, you know what? This is fine. We can just stop all of that just by freezing too. We're gonna end up killing him here. So this one's gonna go wild. That should be fine though. Depending on how we order things next turn, we should be able to just kill Bam. Just flame water, increasing the damage by 2. Then we can snow this one in the back. And I think that might be enough. It's really hard to figure out with all the demonized stuff, so that's... Oh, very close. Woodhead here just does it. And we get the combo. Let's plus companion limit and see if we can get more companions helping us out here with whatever the heck we're trying to do. And we have companions either way we go. I think I like shop here. We're gonna get the Bling Cave, which is basically like a free charm. I believe it does at least 50. Alright, plus 2 when healed. We don't really have a healing build. Gains, when lost life, gain equal spice. Also not really what we're doing here. Snowing all the enemies just seems fine, but again, not really our strategy. I mean, demonize plus the spice is somewhat interesting because we can get like a big hit in. And also has like a lot of health. Fire Fist could tank some hits for us in the later part, whereas no one else really has a ton of health yet. Sure, let's do Fire Fist and just spread out all the status effects. We've got a character who does poison, one who does demonize, and one who does spice. It's the worst that could happen. Alright, we're going to need another crown. I think that's a pretty much guaranteed if we're going with a big companion deck. I think we go with Fire Fist as our other starter here, especially with such a large countdown. Can take some early hits. We have enough for another charm. I might want the Sunlight Drum though, to be honest with you. Doubling Spice helps only for that one specific companion. Increasing Barrage increase attack by 2 is fine. Don't really need the pink berry juice. The thing that's interesting about the Sunlight Drum is basically this wart only has like 2 turns. So if we could increase or use the drum, it basically means wart goes back to back. 2 turns in a row. I'm still going to go Charm, though. I might be wrong about this, but it just feels like upgrading my existing cards, giving them more health, for example, just feels great. Now Fire Fist can take more damage and gain more spice without us having to worry about healing or whatnot, so... Okay. That was all of our money, so let's hit up the battle. We got armor dudes to deal with. Okay, this guy deals damage equal to the amount of shell they have. Problems. Has to be dealt with relatively quickly. Alright, we got Demonize. Demonize might help with clearing this one out before it gets a chance to attack. Although again, most of our damage isn't big hits, which Demonize could really benefit from it. It's a lot of small poison hits. Woodhead would help here if we want to use it early. We can snow this one. Aimless means it may hit that one in the back twice. Okay, yep, fair. So we're not hurting this one yet. we have to, we can have Woodhead block this and do an explosion. Our hero is less effective here because most of these things have shields, so they haven't been injured because we're just taking the shields off of them. We want to take hits here to get spicy. Is it just Scrappy Sword? It might just be Scrappy Sword here. I don't love it, but... Okay, taking this one out. Alright, he's going here in a second, and is going to hit for a bunch. I think it might just be Woodhead. It's not great to have to use it this early, but we just don't have the right cards to deal with this, so... Boop. ×2 combo. And then we have to deal with it again. Alright. How do we want to position ourselves here? Snoof might be a great idea. Just get more allies attacking. Just, we don't have a ton of specific damage, but... Demonize into Fire Fist might be a good one here. And then Wart just does some damage at the end. Yeah, let's get our companion out first, and then we'll get Flame Water here on in a moment. Okay. He's got his shields off, so now he's only dealing 2. Way less threatening. And we'll go with Wart again before he gets a chance to act. These should go before them, and I think that means we just want to freeze here. Or freeze the Goblin, and then we'll freeze this one, and I think we'll be okay. Yep. Oh, perfect. Couldn't have asked for better spread on the poison. Fantastic aimless. Alright, getting very lucky on that, I think. Okay, what do we got going on here? We've got Demonize, that's good. You're frozen for another turn, but you will need to die soonish. We could give you an attack, don't really need to. Yeah, we'll just poke, and then we'll poke again next turn if we have to. Which I think we do. Let's redraw and get another Scrappy Sword, almost guaranteed. Deal the 4. Okay. And then if we can freeze him, he'll take an extra 4. We'll get an extra 4 coins. I think I'm fine with that. Well, actually, we can just Scrappy Sword because we're gonna either way we're gonna kill. So we'll take the shot there, get that dead. Now what are we up to? Well, that's been hit and been frozen, so it's increased its attack. I think that's fine. We never got any more spice on our tank character. So you're just hitting for 2. We're not going to have much damage on our hero because we haven't gotten through their armor. Just got to work on getting through the armor then. Okay, took out the one in the back. Good. We can snow here, I think. Oh, honestly, what we could have done is brought Fire Fist down too and taken the hit for 9, and I mean we still could if we need to. It's probably too late. We'll just kill them. Oh, I meant to move Fire Fist forward. That's fine. We're still okay here. You're gonna demonize. We can demonize here. Part of the problem, I think, is we can't see the countdown with the boss in front. So I didn't realize they were going to attack is actually probably the most accurate reason why we took that hit. I think we just win here, right? This kills. Do we want to maybe do this instead? This will do 2 damage and apply 4 poison, which would be enough to kill Pecan, and so we can maybe just Scrappy Sword this guy, and then the poison will kill him on his turn. That'll be a double kill. Combo. Oh, did I miscount somewhere? Well. Oh, he had 6 armor, 2 health, and I think I was just counting 6. Muncher would be great to get some scrappy swords out of our deck, but we already have our maximum number of companions. We have 4, which is already +1. We could see if we get a better companion, though. Let's start with the treasure, because we have to take this. This seems great again. We have multi-attacks, and a lot of characters who just have low counter, too. Charms are great, but I would love to get some swords out of the deck, and I think I'm willing to pick up another hero just to get to see the Muncher. So goodbye sword. Goodbye sword. They have been useful for finishing some stuff off here and there, but I don't think we need 3. What do we got going on here? Whenever anything is snowed, gain equal attack. We just don't have that as a core strategy. When hit, apply shields to the ally behind. Interesting. When an enemy is killed, gain 3 shields. Yeah, none of this really works with our stuff. We don't really want Fire Fist to get shields. We want Fire Fist to lose health. That doesn't mean that we couldn't still use the other ones to gain armor, but... I mean, we can grab Yuki. I just don't think we can fit, so... Would we be willing to swap anyone out? No, because this is another like primary attacking based card and we already have Wart for that. Demonize is not great with Wart, but also fine. I don't think we need this champion. This character, this hero, this companion, there's the word. But oh no. It's thorns. Okay, so how do we deal with this? Well, we have to take out the bottom one first, I think. So we pull you down, and then we get to work, I think? You're going to hit for 4. That's great. Going to get that spicy number up. Oh, it's weird the way that it moves it sometimes. I think we're going to get the Demonize counting. Great. Now we can Sunrod to do it again if we wanted. Technically we can... no, we're gonna Sunrod. Because the poison's what's killing, so we can't really kill and then start hitting with others either. Right, so here we now have everyone has aimless, which is annoying. You're going to attack the frontmost character though, so we can do this switch. And then I think top row attacks first is what we saw in the past. We want to get hit here a little bit, so we'll take the attack of 4. You're not going to go until after the next wave comes, so that's going to be a good hit. Let's Flame Water here. Much aimless. Okay, cool. You're attacking for 5. Don't love that. Let's Snow instead. Poison kills. Great. And then here's the next wave. Okay, so you're attacking for 6 here. It's a little overkill. These things get teeth when they get hit. So that's going to probably kill our Mimic. Let's get the redraw, see if we have anything to help with that. Snow doesn't help versus Thorns. Sunrod isn't going to really help with that. I mean, we could Scrappy Sword this guy out of the way. Oh, this one also has an Acorn, so it's got way more armor, making it way more difficult to deal with. So it's going to get hit twice. Oh, it's going to get hit here a bunch and gain a ton of Thorns. Yeah, and if we move them up, it's not really going to change much. Yeah, this is the fight that we're not very good at. Do we need to pull Wart back at this point? Yeah, I'm not sure how to handle this one. Because what we want to do is we want to apply Demonize to the Pawpaw and then have you attack for 6, killing it in one hit. But we need to move this out of the way and we need to Sunrod this. So then it's like, well, we'll put Wart here to deal with this, but we can't because Wart will actually hit aimless and could just hit this thing multiple times, doing not a whole heck of a lot. And also just risk it. What if we just risk it? Oh, because Sunrod activates it before anyone else goes. Well, that went terribly. You definitely took 2. Was it this thing? But... I don't know how this thing got hit. That's a little bit more perplexing to me. Okay, so at this point, this thing has 2 thorns, which is going to make it a pain to deal with. You have a ton of countdown, so you're not really going to be the effective way of dealing with it. We could use Woodhead on one of them, but not both. Snoof just dies to the thorns as well. Yeah, this is probably where we lose. Is there anything we could draw that would help here? Like, we don't... Like, the Sunrod, maybe? Okay. Here's my thoughts. We have you attack for 6 damage if we do this, which will kill him, and you'll take a bit of thorns, but you won't die. And then we demonize on the bottom, so we can hopefully get a big hit with Fire Fist. Oh, I forgot to move the clunker. I forgot it was going to attack with this champion. Companion. Words matter. Okay, so... I think we just sword it to death? Which feels wrong. All enemies have aimless. Okay, that's fine. Trigger when hit, we have to snow you. And the next turn we can try and get our scrappy sword back. Found it. Great. You're hitting for 2 though. That's going to bring you up to 5. You're going to hit here for 10 damage then. And then you're going to hit for another 5. You should be fine because the snow is going to stop the reaction from happening. So yeah, we can just scrappy sword this and get rid of the thorny character. And then we can keep you snowed, which should be fine. Oh, we're still aimless though. Okay, let's get Wart back down and counting. And then you're still fine to keep attacking. You're just increasing this spice level. We have to snow you. We don't have a choice, because otherwise you'll trigger when Demonize activates. Okay, now you're in a good spot. We can Sunrod you. Okay. Then we have to Sunrod again. That will trigger the Demonize before we get a chance to hit for 8, but we can't take the hit back. Good. I think that does it. There's a very small chance we could have aimless hit both in the back, and that might have killed and got us a combo, so I thought I'd go for that. More champions. I mean, just get them all. See if we can make something work. This team isn't great, but it is kind of doing something. Snoof is probably the most odd. And it's funny because we couldn't use Yuki without Snoof, I think. So I love Charms, but what if we just got another What if we just got another champion? See more cards. Another Demonize. I don't know if that really helps us. You know what? Bonnie might actually be better than Snoof. It doesn't have an attack, but like it heals, which will help with our Fire Fist. That feels like it's kind of doing something a little bit more like a strategy opposed to just having a lot of different cards together. Apply 3 spice, attack 2, so you have to hit your own character to give them the spice. I think it has to always be the crown. We want to get the team up and running first. I guess Bonnie's up. And then let's get that charm we missed out on. Balance charm set to 3-3-3. If we do that, I think it gets rid of the previous charm because it doesn't remember the difference. Oh, we can't. I was gonna, if we could put it on Bonnie, that would be a pretty good upgrade. Setting your health to 3 kind of defeats your entire purpose. Setting your health to 3 seems like a real bad plan. This is maybe not bad. It gives Demona like a attack 3, but for 3 health. We got past the thorn enemies. As long as there aren't more thorn enemies, this might be fine. Oh, I did the thing I hate doing, which is I feel like I should buy both charms before using them to see what their effects are, to see if maybe I want to put them on in a specific order or something. And I don't think I want to do Shell, and I don't want to do Spice. I don't want to restore 7 but gain Demonize, and I don't want that. Okay. Yeah, more charms. Reduce by 2. I'm sorry, what? Why? Why? There has to be a reason, but I don't know. Oh, I do know the reason. You apply that with something like this so that this card is just a simple apply 3, or this one, which becomes then a simple apply shell instead of having to deal the 2 damage. That's what that's for. Okay. Well, if we decide to buy one of those or find one of them in a treasure, we have that charm in the back. 8 scrap health. Okay, and he's attacking only the top row because he has this barrage where he hits area enemies in a specific, like, highlighted squares, essentially. Well, we have all the teams, so we are going to put everyone out. And here is the smackback we were worried about. Not thorns, but is equally dangerous to wart. Poison is great versus this scrap-based boss, though. Explosion's good, too. This one has teeth when hit because of a charm. Okay. I think we snow for 2 on this so that next turn Wart can hit it without dying. Okay. You're hitting for 1 and lowering attack by 2. Bonnie can take that 1 hit, maybe? I don't think that Bonnie will heal herself because she's... It says heal all allies, not heal self, so I don't think that'll work. I think those are different wordings. And then I think I want to get the Woodhead down. Poison's fantastic. Great. Let's... You're hitting for 8. Fire Fist can take 8, so that there's no problem here. It will destroy this, dealing 8 here, killing that, and dealing another instance of damage here. That seems okay. We can Sunrod... Oh, no. Now we have to freeze here so that we can have Wart hit again. flame water doesn't matter because it's not mattering how much damage we do here. We just need to do instances of damage. Yeah. Okay. It died to poison, actually. I forgot that the way that math worked out, just hitting it with the 1 damage meant it would die to the poison. So that was great. And then applying 4 poison here probably wins us the game. That's healing. He's not going for 3 turns. Let's just Sunrod. Okay, we win in 3. Let's see here. I think we refresh. Could just get demonized down, and then and we get that counting as well. Okay, another spike wall. This thing also has smack back, but only because of a charm. Great, fantastic. You're hitting for 10. I don't think I want you to hit for 10 yet. Oh, he's also attacking. I was going to snow my own character just to slow Fire Fist down because I don't want to use that spice yet, but that's not going to work. Technically, you're fine being up here and hitting for 10 on this guy. That's a pretty good use of your time. Only smacks back for 3, so you will survive it. So we just have to snow the robot. And you are now a different type of robot with 50 health. Okay, unfortunate. You're demonizing your... Okay, so... poison isn't going to kill here. We have to snow stick this thing. Our front runner is going to lose 2 more attack, which is fine. Bonnie doesn't care. Snow stick? Bombard is going to go off next turn. Where is Bombard hitting? Just this front row for 3 damage? And you're hitting your own folk as well? If you're hitting your own friends, you hit back for 3. We can't take 3 anymore. I think we try and get rid of the wall. So we're freezing here so that Wart can hit without getting smackbacked if Wart hit it, but it's fine. And now you're going to hit. That's okay. We want to move you out of the way. We're going to bring Flame Fist down. You're attacking as well. We can Sunrod our hero. And that will kill. This looks good to me. Okay, good. Now, you're attacking. You're attacking in 2. You're doing 1 damage and lowering someone's attack. That's fine. Bonnie healed everyone too. A little bit of a heal, not a big deal. We could put down you, and then that would be a lot of attacks on the back, but not a lot of damage. Let's take the free reroll. He's still only attacking for 3. We can take this hit here. Might be fire water time. We can also just remove this one. Okay, poison counting down. Demonize back here. These can take this 3 damage hit, that's fine. We can get you down for an extra 2 damage. Down to 20. Ice Forge is a problem. Everything's a problem all the time. Alright, so now where are we hitting? You're attacking as well. You're attacking. Smackback is a problem, but I think we need to get to this Ice Forge, so I think we pull you down and you down. You're not attacking for another turn, so we're safe for now. These guys are going to attack next turn as well. One problem at a time. We got to get rid of this Ice Forge. No one's doing any damage is a real problem, though. You're attacking, but these aren't damaged. So you're not going to get the additional, and you're -3 because of the Ice Forge. Okay, we have to freeze this one, though. It's kind of our only option. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about this. Everyone attacks, but no one does anything. Yeah, because this thing just completely wrecks us. This is way too much damage because of this. If we were to kill this, this would all go down by 3. Our main hero, this is an attack of 6. So this will kill. Can anyone stand here? You can. This would be 3 if we can kill this thing here. And we can with a snow stick. That would be the 1 damage we need. Let's just do the math real quick. You're going to attack for 1. That's going to put you to 9. You're going to attack for 3. That's going to put you to 6. You're going to attack for 3. That'll put you to 3. You're close to death, but you should be okay. X combo and a heal at the end to really clean things up. Refresh. Sunrod, don't think it changes my plan. You demonizing, you attacking, it's fine. You can come down here to help with them with the attack. You can get snowed, and that might just be enough. 3. Yeah, this will probably do it with the poison. Cool. I feel like my deck still feels clunky. I'm gonna go +1 hand size. I'm not sure which one's better there. Cave or treasure? We could use another treasure, but it may not align with our strategy. Although, if I'm going to be very frank, I don't think we necessarily have a strategy. We have a bunch of okay-ish cards working together. Alright, treasure. While active, all allies retain spice. That means Fire Fist just gets stronger and stronger. That does take up another spot on our board, which basically takes out Mimic or Woodhead. Okay. These are all clunker things, though, so I think it's the one that's the best for our strategy. And we'll make decisions about which ones we put on and which ones we pull off. Alright, so starting up here, we've got the Haze dudes. Annoying. Please drop. There we go. And we have the pepper. So, normally we'd want to get hit by things, but we don't want to get hit here because of the haze, which will cause our allies to attack themselves. So now I think what we do is we just try and kill them with the Mimic. We will go before them and we will get many, many attacks. And we can get Flame Water as well. Okay, that does a little bit. Then we can sundown or Sunrod count down this by 2 to get another bunch of attacks before they get a chance to go. Yep. Good. You can attack. You can come down here with the Mimic. And you know what? If we just freeze this one, he'll die to poison. If we do this, then we'll attack for 5 and kill as well. Yeah. Oh, right. The Sunrod also does 1 damage and we'll just kill. Combo. More enemies. Right on time. Smackback. When hit, apply 2 ice to a random ally. Okay. We need to deal with the back row, though. So, how do we deal with this? You're going to be hitting for 2, which just isn't enough. Maybe we want the Smackback to get that spice building up. We could do Pepper Flag for now. Sure. No one's hurt, so maybe we actually pull Bonnie off the board. And we could put the Woodhead down instead. Is it that or Demonize? Maybe it is Demonize first. Okay, not bad. Refresh. You're attacking, that's okay. We're gonna just freeze. You're gonna kill for 5. You're gonna demonize, but we can bring these ones up. So you demonize last, you attack, and hopefully the Mimic kills off this, and we get to demonize the one in the back, maybe? We'll see. The randomness makes this not great. Scrap Sword, we could use to take this thing out before it runs. Sure. I forgot about Smackback. Turns out, I forgot about Smackback. Who did we just injure? We injured you, and we lost our robot friend. Okay. And now we have this thing with a ton of block on it. Totally missed the Smackback. There's a lot of text on the screen, and sometimes you miss it. You're attacking for 8. It's not great either. We can take 8. It's just not ideal before the boss shows up. There's no way we can get through this fast enough now. We don't want to take the haze, so I think it's just Woodhead and be sad. Maybe it would have been better to snow. Yeah, it would have been better to snow and Woodhead after he showed up. But we've still got this, like, yeah, more of these ice appliers. I feel like the Smackback miss might just be the end of this run. It wasn't really working out great to begin with, but let's see here. We can't pull anyone back now because of Hog-Headed being applied by this guy. We can apply poison randomly throughout the area. We can get healing, maybe. Just keep getting that poison ticking up. You're going. You're attacking for 4. We can take 4. You're hitting for a bunch, but it doesn't matter who we hit. We're going to hit some ice. Let's refresh. We got a Sunrod. I think we just keep doing this. Just, we need to hit instances of damage. We've got multiple haze targets. I think we lose the spice at this point. In 6 turns, That's going to take forever anyways. We should be either dead or winning by 6 points, 6 turns. So this can take this hit. This can freeze here. This is dealing 6. No one can take 6. Okay, well. Also, Scrap Blade will also do it. I keep thinking that, like, I need to delay them for the poison, but, like, I can also just kill them. Actually, here might be the play. What if Bonnie took the 1 and gets Haze? Because Bonnie doesn't hit things, and then you take the 6 for us. And then now we just Scrap Blade to remove you from the battlefield. Oh, I missed this one. This one's also going to apply Haze, which again should be fine. Bonnie can take 2 hits from these guys, taking double Haze, but never attacking anyone. Unless she heals allies after that, or enemies, but I don't think that's how that's going to work. All right, let's give this a try. Nope, still just heals us. Okay. 4 turns till they go again. You're attacking for 4. Still okay. This will eventually die to the poison. Do we want to just redraw immediately to get the Sun Rod? So next turn we can Sun Rod to get more instances of poison stacking up. That's 1-2 turns. This guy will attack. We can block it. Yeah, let's do it. Sun Rod's the only card that matters right now because we just need to hit many, many times. You're taking 4, that's fine. These guys aren't going. No smack back or other charms. Yeah. Sun Rod. Just get that poison built up as much as we can too. Alright, and now we're on 18 with you, which we may not even need at this point. We don't need the 18 attack because you'll hit, building up the poison even more. Yeah, we just win here. Is there anyone else we could kill? Not really. Just Flame Water. Get even more damage. Wow. Okay, so we took some injuries there, but we did manage to get through it. The question is, do we have time to recover? And it was only our Demonize. Okay, it is the boss fight next. So we could swap out Demona for Snoof, but honestly, at half health, half attack rounded up, it's still not that bad. It's not as good going into the final fight injured, but it's still usable. I guess it's a question of, do we want a Snow every 3 turns or a Demonize every 3 turns? It honestly might still be that Snoof is better, and I should have just took the Demonize out a while ago because it just doesn't work with the poison. Treasure, Muncher. Don't really need to munch anything. I'm happy with 1 blade. I think it's Charm Shop. Gain Yank is interesting. We could put that on either of these 2. Or on one of our heroes as well. We could put the Yank on Wart, which would be funny because aimlessly just grabbing random enemies and pulling them to the front. But probably want more control than that. What are we doing here? Okay, so if we do Crown, we would have 60 and just enough for 1 more charm. What would we crown? We could crown Snoof, or maybe even the Mimic, honestly. Just start with one of them out in the battlefield. Any of these items seem worthy. We have that minus attack one. None of these ones do attack though, so that's not super helpful. Not really interested in Barrage Spice. I mean, it would be useful with Wart, I guess, technically. Especially if we have the Pepper Flag. Actually, maybe it is. Oh, maybe it's the Dragon Pepper. Maybe it's the Dragon Pepper? Is that ridiculous? That might be ridiculous. I think it's the Dragon Pepper. So as long as we keep the pepper flag alive, we can put that +7 spice on Wart, and Wart will start attacking for 14 every turn immediately. Do we want Yank on something? I mean, maybe the Scrap Blade. We don't need to use it a lot. It gives it a little bit more utility. Changes it up a little bit from just like the extra 1 damage from the snow. We got no more money. This is the final battle. Run 2. Let's see if we can defeat our previous group. It's mostly Foxy that's a problem. And Wart goes before. Now, hitting with Aimless on Fungi means that we're going to get more poison applied, which isn't great. They just have a ton of health, too. We can take some hits. Our hero does alright in some of these situations. Did not find the spice. The spice is the other 2 cards we have available to us. Do we immediately re-roll for the spice card? Also, the game is very loud when we get to this part. We're going to drop the volume. Cool. Yeah, it is. It's re-roll. Re-roll for spice. None of them are going to go before us. We are going to get an opportunity to hit. From here, we can spice and we can kill Foxy. Oh, we're not guaranteed to kill Foxy here. We're guaranteed to hit someone, though. I think it's still this. Okay. And then we could Sunrod and do it again. If we Sunrod and do it again, we probably want to go for the potential that Foxy does hit. And if Foxy hits, it's 9 damage and freezing for 9 turns. So if we do this, Fire Fist never gets to go. Well, maybe not never, but will take a very long time to get a turn. Would it be our hero instead? No, we'll just do this. Fire Fist can just not get a chance to go. Oh my god. Okay. You're going now and hitting for 7. Okay, that's not great either. This is +5 to all allies too, so we don't want you killing Bonnie, that's for sure. We could have you hit here. It's maybe fine. We could also just freeze and ignore all of this. I think we freeze. We for sure freeze. But the question is, do we bring down Wart then? And I think the answer is yes, and we don't have time to get the Mimic out as well. So here we go. We just do this. We do have our hero go second so that they get the damage bonus from hitting a second hero if we end up hitting. Oh, the freeze will also weaken Big Berry as well for our hero. I think we still do this. Okay, good. So Big Berry is damaged but not dead. The question is now what? We've got one more turn until we get our refresh. Big Berry's gonna go in 2 turns. We should be able to get our Sunrod maybe on the refresh. We could hope for it. We could also do Explosive if we need it. No one's attacking currently. Yeah, both of these are gonna go next turn though. There's no point in refreshing for it. I think we just snow someone. And we also have reinforcements coming this wave as well. We could also get the Mimic down. I don't think that's the play though. Could be Woodhead though. Yeah, you know what? It might be Woodhead is the play here with reinforcements coming. Okay, then we can hit the refresh. Sunrod? Sunrod. Okay, okay. The problem now is with everything attacking on this turn, Sunrodding Wart probably doesn't actually do it. It's probably not good enough. We could have a hit here. If we freeze here, then this is just an attack of 5, which we could have Fire Fist tank for us. Here, this attack will cause Foxy to blow up from the 8 and deal 8 to this back row unit as well. Yeah, this is the play. There's a possibility that Wart will hit like this guy and get demonized, but Wart should never get like hit anyways. Okay, Foxy hits, blows up, deals some to the back row as well. We do hit the guy in the back twice. Okay, so double demonize. Wart is dead if ever hit. Good, excellent, great. Just Sunrod here? Okay, just dealing damage to the back. That's not really what we want in this situation. You're healing all allies and attacking for 2. It's fine. You could hit first for 5 and that will kill Big Berry, and then you... Oh, you're gonna go first and heal them, so this won't kill. Options, decisions. Just can't get Snoof or the Mimic down at this point. I don't want to get hit for another 7, I think is the big thing here. So we're just gonna freeze again. Bonnie can take 2 up top. Yeah, this works. And once again, Big Berry is close, but not fully ready to die. Let's see, where can we go from here? We could... No one's attacking anytime soon. Big Berry will be attacking in 2. We could Scrap Sword and then re-roll, hoping for either the Snow Stick or another Scrap Sword. Yeah, because no one else is going anytime soon. Re-roll. I think it's the Scrap Sword. And then I think we move Wart up just to kill this guy and then deal more poison to the Philip. Yeah, okay, kill that. Hit here. Alright, 1 health left here, and oh, we got more reinforcements. You just have 3 scrap health. Triggers when an ally attacks. So we just kind of need you to get hit a bunch, which we can do. Poison it. And it's dead, and then the boss is also dead. Oh no! It's a Frost Guardian! So now we gotta fight this thing. Okay, so where are we on this? We've got heals coming in. Holy smokes, Fire Fist is actually alive. Alright, so that's good. We're gonna be able to one-shot something. If we get the sword, we could pull this guy forward eventually with Yank, which is useful. I think we want to start snowing other things. You can hit a bunch of these guys. You will apply snow to whoever gets hit, though. That's a problem. Maybe we should just bring you down here. Bring Bonnie up. Well, yeah, because this will be aimless. That's good. Our hero could take this attack with the Mimic, and that would take out the bear. Oh no, this has to be hurt. Otherwise it doesn't do anything. Okay, so we could Snow Stick this. Is all the other configurations of the board state correct? You will attack random people here. None of you do anything crazy when hit. So that's okay. We can start applying poison, hopefully hitting back rank enemies here and start killing them. You will kill this if we snow stick it, and no one else is attacking for a couple turns. You guys attack for one, but we can deal with that. That can be dealt with. Snow stick. Okay. He is injured and will now take 5, dying. You are attacking him 1 for 6. That's okay. We did kill the back. That's good. Do we want to just take 6 here? That seems reasonable, honestly. Hero getting -2 attack is fine. I think Hero might just be used for tanking damage for a little bit here. If we take 6 here, then we're in trouble on this thing. Except Wart can deal with this row now that the snow triggering enemy is dealt with. And Wart will go before. So there's a good chance we deal with this barrage enemy before it hits. Okay, so I think we just take the hit here and the hit here, and that's fine. You're only dealing 6. You have 7. That should be fine. And then what are we doing with our action? Maybe it's time to get Snoof down for the consistent snow. I mean, we could do the Mimic, but I just don't think the Mimic is necessary. Okay, so we've got a reroll. We'll take it. Because the reroll gets us a Sun Rod, which gets us more damage. Okay. You're going again and hitting for 8 now, so you need to be snowed. We need to yank forward, but we don't have time to do that. You can attack up here, and that will kill this guy. But we also have this guy attacking with a barrage, so he needs to be dealt with. It might be time to lose the Pepper Flag. Or is it time to lose Bonnie? Bonnie takes 8. This guy hits our hero again for another apply 3, which fine. You hit for 3. You hit for 22. We do have to freeze this guy in this scenario. But I think this works. Unless I'm missing something. Okay. Okay, so we lost Bonnie, but this is the final boss battle. We can make some sacrifices. So now we just need to deal 30 damage to this guy before he kills our whole team. Which should be possible. I think it's redraw for the Sun Rod. And we just start applying a ton of poison as much as possible. Yeah, now he's going to go again. Yeah, that just does it. And then we just snow here. Fantastic. Team number 2 did it. Win streak number 2 continues. And weirdly, I'm not too threatened by this team. My first team, I was also not like, it's fine, but it had like synergies. This team feels like it is just a bunch of cards. New tribe unlocked. Cool. Redraw Bell a bunch of times. Recall companions. Oh, I only did that twice. I forgot about that goal. Okay, so how do they get modified? It's harder to see them there. Okay, one second. I want to go take a look at them in the scope, but first we found the Inventor's Hut, and the Tribe Howl has a notification. The Hot Spring is under construction. So now we need to deal 1,000 damage to unlock the final faction. Need to recall one more time to get the new companion. Okay, so here we have 60 health, attack of 3. So it's an attack of 7 now is the modification, but still 5 counter, so that's not too bad. Wart is an attack 2, Frenzy 2 with apply 4 now aimless. This might be more dangerous than Foxy. The aimless makes it trickier. Here we have 26 health with health lost equals spice. They don't look to have the spice thing. They have one that everyone gets spice when destroyed, but they don't have the one that is like retain the spice, which is at least good. Triggers when an ally attacks. Okay. And then Bonnie heals 5 now on 4 counter. So when we go to destroy this, we're going to have to deal with Wart first, and then we're going to have to deal with Bonnie second. Okay. And then if we check here, we will... Oh, we've got another thing. Modifier Bell unlocked. Provides additional challenges. So we now have a bell that reduces enemy wave counter, but you start with a crown. Interesting. Ooh, and then for the new faction, we have an attack 8 aimless on counter 6. Not sure. The aimless makes that pretty difficult to work with. 6 health is pretty low too. This is similar to the hero we just did. This one here is neat though. Barrage attack 5. Only 6 health though, so if we run into any thorns, we're going to run into issues. But this might be buffable. Like if we get a good charm or something, we could make this hero work, as well as build the deck around it. But interesting. Okay. For now though, I think this is where we're going to call it, and we'll come back with more runs in the future, I'm sure. Oh, you can see the flags appearing above the house here. That's cool. It's the little details. For now though, this is going to be Tolhi signing out. Later, folks.